rescue crews worked to safely retrieve a heart from the helicopter. The heart was from a donor.
Yo, your boy Omega back in here with another one. So I want to talk about a few things today, right? I got a video where a helicopter crashed, and I'm hearing that helicopter was carrying Vaughn's heart to LA for a patient. So we're gonna get into that in a minute. But before we get into that, I want to talk about, he was robbed for his heart because obviously he wasn't an organ donor, so they took it, you know what I mean? And they just took it and did whatever they want to do with it. So, talking about being robbed, I wanted to touch on the fact that it's crazy because, he wasn't just robbed for his organs. He was also robbed for his, property, jewelry, money. And I didn't want to touch on this because I don't like to touch on things unless I'm sure about it. But when I keep hearing things, then I just, I have no choice but to touch on it. So the thing is that I'm hearing that, Vaughn was robbed when he was in the car getting taken to the hospital, which is grimy. You know what I'm saying? I heard, his watch was taken and they went in his pockets and, took his money out of his pockets or whatever. Whether they try to make it look like they were just taking it so, police won't take it or whatever the case may be. I heard that was one of the things that happened. Another thing is his house. People came out of his house with bags bigger than with the bags they came in the house with. People left with bags that they didn't come in the house with, like belts, bags. You know what I'm saying? What else? They robbing and it's just grimy. You know what I'm saying? Another reason why it made me touch on it was because I was watching an old video, and this video was talking about how Chief Keef and Boss Top, had a fallout, and how, y'all remember that, right? How they used to call him Broke Top because instead of Boss Top, because he actually, got caught stealing, clothes and some stuff that it was for like kids or whatever. I don't know if it was Chief Keef's kids stuff, but he got caught. You know what I'm saying? That's the reason why him and Chief Keef had a beef, because he was actually caught stealing stuff from Chief Keef's house or whatnot. So I'm like, damn. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, this dude already got a reputation from way back, and that shows why. Chief Keef fell back. He fell back and stopped messing with dudes because he knew, this dude is grimy and ain't worth going all out for this dudes. And, be looking out and going back to the hood and doing all this extra stuff, when at the end of the day, if they get a chance to take my head off, they will. If they get a chance to, want to be in my spot, they will do it. So he made a good decision on, moving on. I'm not saying it's good to move on your peoples, because sometimes you have good peoples around you, That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is sometimes you got to man up and know how to make the right choices to whether you want to carry the whole hood with you, or just choose, just a handful of loyal ones that are your day ones and bring with you, or whatever the case may be, or just make sure they're good and that's it, stay in contact or whatnot. Now, the thing is that it doesn't surprise me because, like I said, Boss Top's been the only one that since Vaughn died has been trying to step into his shoes and do that, be that King Vaughn, it's funny, I watch things and I'm absorbing, and okay, that was a good thing what he did for Christmas, giving out gifts and O Block, but I'm also watching his moves, You're trying to be Vaughn and you're not. You'll never be Vaughn. But I'm watching you. You guys remember when Asian Doll said that she was gonna have Boss Top go collect all the chains? Think about it. It means that, he's trying to take that leader role. He's trying to step in, and be Vaughn. How much did he actually love Vaughn? Did he love Vaughn that much, or did he just pretty much envy Vaughn? I'm just asking a question, and sometimes when I ask questions, it's because I'm having doubts or I'm trying to go somewhere with it. and I just don't have all the evidence, and I'm trying to see if I get some feedback or some DMs or something where somebody can help me confirm it. You know what I mean? He's a little too close to Asian doll. You know what I'm saying? There's just a lot of funny things. Like I said, all the way back from the whole Chief Keef situation, he's been suspect. You know what I mean? I heard he be using, the whole O Block and King Von name on you know what I'm saying, on taking girls out and one of the, you know what I'm saying, promising girls the world that he could get them record deals and that he got the right connections and all that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm hearing a few things about Boss Top that's just like, whoa. You know what I mean? It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, but when you're doing things with the wrong intentions, it's crazy. And what is he doing? You know what I'm saying? Is he doing it because that's who he is? Is he a real loyal dude? Or is he doing it because he really was envying Vaughn the whole time and he wanted to, you know what I'm saying, be in his spot? You know what I'm saying? All the way to me hearing that he knew something about what was going to go down that night. And I know nobody's spoken on this, but yo, Boss Top got hit that night. The night Vaughn got hit, Boss Top got hit. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people don't know about it because he has, this whole probation thing where he can't, you know what I'm saying? That information can't be out there. And whether there's hospital records or not, that's doesn't mean nothing, because somebody can get hit and still get taken care of if it was just a graze or not. I'm gonna give you an example. I got a friend who got hit and was out on bond, and he was scared to get his bond revoked because he was hit. And money talks. He had a doctor come to the hotel and handle his business. You know what I mean? It went in and out, so that was the good thing, okay? Not all gun wounds I'm saying you can just do that way. But what I'm saying is money talks, you know what I mean? And the least things you think can't happen do be happening in the industry, especially if you have money. You can't make anything happen. So just know that. So the picture you guys are seeing is a picture of the video from Vaughn's house. The day, he was pronounced dead, and the next morning or whatever, how they were walking in and out the house, taking, things and stuff like that. And Vaughn's cousin actually posted the video and said, how you guys leave with so much stuff when you guys came in with so little from, the house surveillance. But I don't know if she was threatened or whatever it was. Somebody said something to her. Vaughn's not there to defend anybody anymore. She deleted it afterwards. So I would manage to just get a screenshot of the video because, you can't use certain videos or whatever for copyrights or whatnot. So I just wanted to share this with you guys. But also I got the video where, the helicopter of King Vaughn's heart being transferred from one spot to another. It was supposed to be heading to LA, and I think it landed in LA, if I'm not mistaken. That was the hospital it landed in, and it was supposed to go inside. So yo, your boy Vaughn, even after death, I guess ain't nothing to play with, bro, because this kid, you can see the doctor, the helicopter, you know what I'm saying? Thank God everybody's safe, nobody got hurt, you know what I'm saying? We don't wish nothing bad on nobody. That's not cool. That's not what I'm saying. It's just funny that, what happened when you do things that are not right. This helicopter almost didn't make it. It crashed. They managed to get the heart out of there, bring it into the hospital or whatever. But as the doctor was walking with the little box or whatever with the heart in it, as he was walking, he trips and falls again. So it's just like, yo, is it really meant to be? Like, the helicopter crashes, then the guy trips over and, almost drops the heart. Like, yo, it was a whole lot of drama over this whole heart thing, trying to get, transferred from one place to another. And it's just funny to show that, that's what happens when you do negative things to people or whatnot. And like I said, Vaughn wasn't an organ donor, you know what I'm saying? I'm hearing that his heart was taken and, you know what I'm saying, and it was just brought to somebody else. And I heard that it was given to the highest bidder, and that's what's happening out there. You guys need to listen, man, and be more open-minded and look at what's happening in the cities where all these deaths are every day there's a death. All these young kids with all these good organs and hearts and whatever the case may be, they were buying these things, bro. You know what I'm saying? Out of Chicago, out of all these big cities where there's a lot of deaths, especially with all these young people, you know what I'm saying, dying and committing crime on crime on, you know, and I'm trying to watch the way I talk because of YouTube, but listen, y'all know what I'm talking about, man. And it needs to stop. And not only stop, but people got to be more aware of what's going on and not feed into these games where they're just, you know what I'm saying, allowing the youth to, like, you know, commit crimes and go ahead and do this and do that and be a part of the whole, you know what I'm saying, the business, the black market where people is actually, you know, taking the highest bidder on organs and just selling them. And it's crazy because if you think about it, you know, like, I'm an organ donor, you know what I'm saying? I'm all right with it because I feel like if I can't use the body part that somebody else can use, let somebody else use it, you know what I'm saying, if it's going to help somebody else out. But if it's done without permission, it's crazy because they're making a business out of it, you know what I mean? And that's just what it is, you know? Like, that's why I love to read. I love to pay attention. I don't just waste my time on just, you know, watching this cam and cake shows and this, that, and the third. Nah, I like to, you know what I'm saying? I like to get knowledge on things. I like history. I like, you know what I'm saying? I like knowing what's going on. And so like that, I know nobody going to take me for a fool. Like that, I know what I'm talking about when I speak. And I've been looking into a lot of these things lately, and there's a lot of, you know what I'm saying, there's a market out there for these organs, man, and people got to be aware of that kind of stuff, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, like, I understand if it's going to help somebody, then okay, you know what I'm saying, let it be so it could, you know, help somebody else live a longer life. But if nobody's agreeing to it, it's still stealing when you're taking something from somebody. You guys saw the pictures of Vaughn, you know what I'm saying, on the table. He was open ASAP, and they took everything out of there, and you know what I'm saying, like, it's crazy, you know. But I don't know, let me know what y'all think about this, man, and make sure y'all drop a comment. Yo, the likes, people, come on, man, y'all gotta show me a little bit more love, and you know what I'm saying, hit that like. I know sometimes you forget, because I'm like that too. Sometimes I like a video and I forget. But if you know you rock with me off the back, hit that like, you know what I'm saying? And if not, then don't forget to do it before you leave. But, you know, right now, take that second and hit that like real quick. You know what I'm saying? Hit that like. You know, I appreciate it, you know. But, yeah, you know, I'm about to leave you out with this video of the whole, you know, helicopter crash, and make sure y'all keep an eye on the doctor when he falls. He trips and falls with the box in his hands. It's crazy, y'all. You heard? It's your boy Omega. Make sure you hit that like. If you're not subscribed and your first time coming through, yo, subscribe to the channel, because I got a whole lot more stuff coming. And if you subscribe, make sure you hit the notification bell. My man told me today that he hasn't been getting notifications. So if you're not, make sure you go to the notification bell. You know what I'm saying? Turn it off and turn it back on. You know what I'm saying? Hit none and then go back up to notifications and hit it again. So like that, you're getting notifications or whatnot. You heard? Rock with your boy, y'all. I appreciate all the love. Make sure y'all share. Let people know to rock with your boy. Like. And make sure you drop a comment. Let me know what it is y'all think about what we just talked about. You heard?
This was the wreckage on top of the Keck Hospital of USC in Los Angeles Friday afternoon. Tense moments as emergency crews worked to safely retrieve a heart from the helicopter. The heart was from a donor. ABC 10 News has confirmed the helicopter left from Sharp Grossmont Hospital in La Mesa. The crash landing happening just after 3:15 in Los Angeles. Crews were able to safely get the heart out, but just seconds later, a doctor trips and falls while holding an object. The crew picks it up, then heads into the hospital. The hospital says 3 were on board at the time.
I'm winning anyway. I'm winning. Well, I can't lose.